main junction on the Kengeri's famous area junction.
Yeah.
There is PKs, Power Karmikas, the huge Power Karmikas, they living there.
Yeah.
There we are going to address their in issue.
Yeah. What is the issues we are going to touch upon?
Actually, in the Power Karmikas, the government recently announced permanent they
Yeah.
should. So that's why they want to touch that issue only. Because if the government comes, Congress government comes, the permanent issue is going to proceed.
No, which is this area? There is Kengeri, then Heganalli.
And there you have to mainly focus on drinking water and pollution.
Which area? Which area in Heganalli?
Heganalli only area.
Which area is Heganalli part of?
Peenya.
We have to write first. First, I want to know which area it is part of. So it's Peenya. Yeah.
There is huge population is there. All the Dalit people, they are ready to vote. They are working like anything. Raining season, every water is coming to the household. So
Yeah.
that's why they should speak on that issue, and drinking water issue is there, and housing issue also is there. Everybody staying there, they don't have patta and all for the house. Okay.
Yeah.
And one more thing, the garments, 3-4 garments we have planned actually in the this and all.
Garment workers. Garment workers.
Yes, garment workers.
That is also in Basavakatte.
No, not Basavakatte. Peenya second stage industrial area.
Peenya, Kengeri, then?
And then Power Karmika areas. I told you, no? After this.
In Peenya itself?
Yes, this is Peenya. Peenya only. Area is different. Actually, Peenya.
Karmika. Okay, no. There is, see, assembly constituencies are Pulikeshi Nagar, Hebbal, Baitaranyapura, KR Puram, Dasralli, and Yashwantpur.
Yashwantpur, it will come. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
You know, the thing is, we have very little time. Huh? So we have to give our program much faster, Gauri. Yeah, I thought that we were going to give it for all 6 areas today. Given the data, they gave us the caste census data, right? We said we will give them a timetable. Yeah? Out of the caste census data, we did an assessment and we identified 6 areas, which I just called out. Yeah? Pulikeshi Nagar, Hebbal, blah blah, till Yashwantpur. Yeah? We have to have a plan for them to go to all these 6 areas. And in these 6 areas, where are they going to go? And what are they going to talk about? This has to be done. So I suggest you please, all of you have enough information and experienced amongst you. You please sit down quietly for 1 hour and please draw this up. You don't need to go and talk to anybody right now. You know enough.
Already I fixed meeting.
No, Jory, I'm not joking now. This is extremely important.
I understood, Didi. No, Venkatesh is coming. He's presenting everything. We have spoken.
No, but Pulikeshi Nagar, you don't have an event.
No, in Placer Town actually we did it. But directly I don't have any contact. Somebody have been.
No, but you guys made you made a timetable, no?
Yeah, it's there and Placer Town is there.
So what? You don't have a copy of that plan over? The timetable?
No.
Then who has made it?
We only made it. Venkatesh is holding that. He's coming to that meeting.
Yeah, I know. I spoke to him. Anyway, okay, I'll just leave it now. I need to leave because I'm very late. But please, Gauri, I can't. I'm putting my neck out to try and get a meeting. If we go there with nothing, or we are not, I'm trying to make a plan for them. Then we all have to coordinate, no? Otherwise, how can we go there? We have to be all on the same page. we are we are 2 weeks away from the election, so and this is Bangalore cannot have a BJP candidate MP. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Get well soon, and please tomorrow, even if you have to dictate it to me from your Kannada, I will write it in English. But I will not wait till the last minute for a plan. I don't want us to. I want us to be prepared properly before we go for a meeting. Huh? Please. Huh?
Okay.
All right. You take care. Yeah. And we'll talk after the meeting. I'll catch up with you. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Money. He must be driving. Just text him. Sorry. Oh yeah.
Paul Koshi,
Hi,
KPCC
oh, shit.
War Room Plus.
Paul. Hi, Paul. Can you hear me? Tell me. Listen. Acha, see, I'm running a bit late. Huh? I've only just left Cooktown, so sorry about that. I got stuck with something, so I'm on my way. I'm in the car. I'm on the flyover. Huh? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Huh? All right, see you. Bye. Yeah. It's so exciting. Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a wonderful learning curve with the Congress. I think we gradually come to a point where we are understanding each other and what it takes to fight for an election like this.
In what way?
I think we were on two different planets when we began. We were in this, oh, come on, let's go, and all this. And they were still, needing, it's a large system. They need to organize themselves. They have a certain way of working. They have a certain process that has been in place for, well, maybe a century. I don't know. But at least for 70 years. So to cut through that and say, come on, you have to work with us. You're not used to working with civil society. Although during the Karnataka elections, we sort of worked together. But it is something, it has really been a learning curve. I mean, I really think we've turned a bend here, turned a corner here because, the fact that we have our approach, which is, you see, we have our experience from the ground. We have our data, which is, of course, available to everyone. On the basis of which we decide here are our critical constituencies. So right now we are going for a meeting with Bangalore, the INC candidate for Bangalore North, Rajiv Gowda, who. So we have had one meeting. We took the data from them itself and worked on specifically looking at all the assemblies. So that there are 8 assembly constituencies in each parliamentary constituency. So looking at the voting patterns, first of all the demography. So in each assembly constituency you can figure out, okay, here are the segments we need to focus on. We have to tell the Congress candidates team, you need to hold a meeting in Pulakesi Nagar, Frasertown. Because I think 28% of the population of Pulakesi Nagar is Muslim. the other segment that you need to target is Tamil. So, like that. So there are about 6 assembly constituencies out of 8, which are the focus. Forget the rest. Just forget it. No point. 2 weeks left. This is where. And we are focusing on bringing together the 62% of the population, not the 38 that may have voted for the BJP. We are saying, where are the rest of you? Because if you look at the trends from 2019, it is mostly the secular vote that did not vote. So in the north, if there were 10 lakh, and that is a fact, 10 lakh people didn't vote, nearly 80%, if not more, were the secular vote. So the campaign is to get them enthused. And who's the best person but the candidate to get them enthused that you have to vote? It's not just your right, it's your responsibility anyway to vote. So, anyway, and also, working with civil society is not, in this country, we are at odds. Civil society and the political class simply haven't worked together in a gainful manner. But there is a forced acknowledgement, if I may call it that, oh, you guys did all that, in the and which is great, because there are people at the grassroots, whereas Congress doesn't have a cadre at the grassroots, not really. So, there's a reassessing, and then that reassessing, amounts to, a reassessing of a relationship. And then you don't know, because then you are just suspended in midair. Oh my God, this needs to be a new relationship. So what is it about? How should we cast it? I just want to start off with that out of the 8 assembly constituencies, just to recap a little bit, is that we have 8. Yeah. So Pulakesi Nagar, Hebbal, Baitaranyapura, KR Puram, Dasaralli, Yeshwantpur, Mahalakshmi Layout and Malleshwaram. Mahalakshmi Layout and Malleshwaram, given the time where we are not going to do. Because what we have to do is the other 6. And in those 6, Pulakesi Nagar is an INC stronghold, because it has a Muslim and Tamil population, and those are our target segments. So Muslims are about 22%, Tamil is about just over 9%, Telugu is about over 7%. So we have to figure out what are we doing in these areas, and what are we doing, meaning in terms of the candidate. When we say what, it's just about the timetable for the candidate to go and have certain events, speaking events.
With respect to the Muslim population,
Yeah.
The biggest issue I feel, apart from the social issues and all that, is the women going out voting.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest issues. For anybody to address that, you need to figure out whom to talk to. Not the local leaders. The Maulvis and the Imams and the mosques.
Yeah.
They are the ones who are actually the ones who need to be spoken to and told, look, you have to ensure that these women go out, because their word is gospel there.
I live in Pulakesi Nagar, by the way. I walk on the road, I stop everybody. Have you registered to vote? Just now we were leaving the house, my neighbor on the other side, I haven't seen him for a long time. Hello, how are you? I thought they said, oh my God, she's going to shout at us or something. I said, have you registered to vote? Of course, they're so proud, because our little corner is all, I am this minority there, but otherwise it's all. So, no, what I mean to say is, see, even in the Karnataka elections, very quietly, this was not some rally stuff, very quietly, the Muslim women came out to vote, because we did it quietly and we
increased by 16%. It went from 54 all the way up to 70.
70%.
Of women. No, overall Muslim
Muslim population.
Overall. The voting percentage.
Yeah.
Voting percentage went up from
Rose
54 to
hugely.
70 in so all because of this effort. And we have to push it up another 5, 6, 7, 10%, whatever.
10%.
And if we do that,
Yeah.
so going out and voting is one more festival. Make it a festival and go out and
On
vote.
Friday, जुम्मा की नमाज है, नमाज के साथ
Friday भी है, बिल्कुल.
One more thing what we're doing is in 3 meetings in 2nd of January, in the meeting we just said all of you have to become telecallers. Pick up the phone, whoever you know, have you voted, get up in the morning and start calling. Do it in the last few days. That's, they want to say, do it.
Absolutely.
Just call, just pick up the phone and call. Because it's not just 5 calls. They will go and it becomes a little wave. And these things work with waves. Once the wave is set, you win the game.
So when does this wave start? 4 days?
You can
One
start
week,
a few days.
one week before elections.
Before.
Start
It has to be
calls
still
and
hot.
say, are you voting? Are you voting? Please don't forget. The message should go every alternate days to the same person. For example, all these communities,
Yeah.
if you see any constituency, eating proper food is a big issue because of the prices. They are all trying to
So
cut
prices.
down on the way they eat, the type they eat, the quality, the quantity. Across, doesn't matter which community, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, any communities, that's the first shop.
So it has the necessity of a BPL or?
No, I'm saying across, except the middle class, upper middle class who can still afford with the price rise.
Yeah.
I'm saying everybody other than that, which is
Price rise is
70% of the Indian population, is cutting down on the type of food they are eating and the amount of food they are eating.
To get some energy, this is the festival of democracy. It's the biggest festival that we all join in. So I think Congress should be seen as celebrating this. Jashn manayenge.